Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am here Muhammad Tayyab from Army Public School and College Khanewal. Your class is 8th, your subject is physics, your week is 9th online sport program. Your topic is 2 and your subject teacher is Mr. Muhammad Tayyab. Today our topic is types of motion and our objective is at the end of the lesson students will be able to understand types of motion. Day is 2. Recap of previous knowledge. First of all, we will discuss our previous knowledge, previous topic, kinematics. What is kinematics? Kinematics is the study of motion of an object without discussing the cause of motion. We will study the type of motion, scalar and vector quantities, the relation between displacement, speed, velocity, and acceleration. Next is the rest and motion. What is rest? A body is said to be at rest if its position does not change with respect to a fixed point in its surrounding. For example, a book lying on a table, a bench fixed in a park. Next one is a motion. A body is said to be in motion if its position continuously changes with respect to its surrounding, change with time. For example, a flying bird, a boy playing football is an example of motion. Now we will come back to our today topic, types of motion with examples. If we observe carefully, we will find that everything in the universe is in motion. However, different objects move differently. Some objects move along a straight line, some move in a curved path, and some move in some other way. There are three types of motion: translatory motion, vibratory motion, and random motion. And the other two type of translatory motion is linear motion and circular motion. We will discuss one by one. First one is a translatory motion. Watch how various objects are moving. Do they move along a straight line? Do they move along a circle? A car moving in a straight line has a translatory motion. Similarly, an aeroplane moving straight is in translational motion. And the definition is that in translational motion, a body moves along a line without any rotation. The line may be straight or curved. You can see that in this slide. In translational motion, a body moves along a straight line. The line may be straight or curved. For example, a car moving in a straight line is in translational motion, and a train moving along a straight line also has a translational motion. Now I will share you the animation about the translational motion that is more helpful to you for learning.
Translatory motion. If a body moves as a whole such that every part of the body moves through the same distance in a given time, then the body is in translatory motion. For example, a moving car or train, a ball rolling on the ground, a boy sliding down a slope, and a stone hurled from a catapult are in translatory motion. Rectilinear motion. When a body moves along a straight line, it is called rectilinear motion. For example, a car moving along a straight road. If a body travels in a straight line and covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, the body is said to be in uniform motion. A body is said to be in non-uniform motion in a straight line if the distances covered by it in equal intervals of time are not equal. Curvilinear motion. When a body moves along a curved line, the motion is curvilinear. When we walk along a curved track, we are in curvilinear motion.
Next is the linear motion. Translatory motion can be divided into linear motion, circular motion, and random motion. First, we will discuss linear motion. We come across many objects which are moving in a straight line. The motion of objects such as car moving on a straight and a level road is linear motion. Straight line motion of a body is known as the linear motion. An example is that aeroplane flying straight in air and object falling vertically down are example of linear motion. Next type of translatory motion is circular motion. A stone tied at the end of a string can be made to whirl. What type of path is followed by the stone? It moves in a circle and thus has a circular motion. The motion of an object in a circular path is known as circular motion. A bicycle or a car moving along a circular track possess circular motion. Motion of the earth around the sun and the motion of the moon around the earth are also the examples of circular motion. Now I will share you the animation about the linear and circular motion that is more helpful to you for learning.
Let's begin by looking at circular motion. By looking at this video, we know that the hula hoop is experiencing circular motion. But what is causing it? Well, as Ella moves her hips in a circular motion, the force of her motion transfers onto the hula hoop, making the potential energy of the hula hoop become kinetic energy. There are multiple forces acting upon the hula hoop. The tangential velocity, which is perpendicular to the radius of the hula hoop, is attempting to pull it in a horizontal direction. But since Ella is preventing the hula hoop from continuing linearly, the angular velocity is causing the hula hoop to pull back around. These forces, when combined, cause the hula hoop to move in a circular motion.
In this video, we can see Rebecca is in a cup containing water. The water is rotating around the point where Rebecca holds the string, but the water isn't spilling out. As Rebecca begins, the cup acts like a pendulum, but as she applies more force, the cup continues in a uniform circular motion. The force of tension acting on the cup prevents the cup from continuing in a linear direction. This allows for the angular velocity to pull the cup around. The force of tension also acts in a way that pulls the cup back towards Rebecca. But since there is no tension acting directly on the water, it attempts to continue in the opposing direction only to be stopped by the bottom of the cup.
Now, let's take a look at linear motion. As Brendan lifts the golf club, he is allowing there to be more time on the downswing to gain momentum. Once the club reaches the ball, the force of the swing will be transferred onto the ball, but the angle of the club face will allow the ball to move vertically as well as horizontally. This allows the club to pick the ball up and transfer the force of the swing onto the ball, causing it to fly through the air.
Here we see Brendan about to throw a ball. As he prepares to do so, he banks his arm backwards and plans to release the ball. By doing so, he is applying force directly to the ball, and when he releases it, it will continue on the path created by the force Brendan puts on the ball. As the ball flies through the air, gravity is simultaneously pulling it down, ultimately causing the ball to stop.
Next is your assignment. Learn and write translatory motion and its type. Thank you.